ambush clover plot. So all they're doing is taking the ravines all the way across and up and out to the ambush plot, where they end up probably about 10:30, 11, 12 o'clock after they're done with the beans. But we're gonna sit here and see what happens. We got a bunch of acorns falling in this fence row, so they also like to come down here for that as well. So the stage is set. We just need them to read the script and not forget what they're supposed to do. So stay with us. Well, it's 5:15 so far. We haven't seen anything other than cattle in the cow pasture behind us. But I would say any time now, the deer start filtering into this bean field in front of us. The wind's still good. Mike's gonna be shooting tonight, so I'm really hoping he gets a shot at Curly. That's why we moved this set from the end of the point up this fence row a little bit. So, because he's got Curly nailed down pretty good. Just hope they get up here before we run out of camera light. They've been showing up kind of early, between 6 and 7. So that's what I'm really hoping for tonight. It's always funny, first couple of sits of the year, whenever you hear a squirrel, you turn right around. Well, we just had a little buck come out in front of us, fed on the beans for a little bit. But we have a cow behind us that's making all kinds of noise. And the buck didn't like it, so he pounded off back into the woods where he came from. So now if we can just get the bigger one. Now if we can just get the bigger ones to go out, and I don't know what's going on, but we'll see what happens. So as you can see, it's still pretty good daylight, but here's the problem. The farmer that takes care of this cow pasture knows that we hunt right here, and he decided to take a joyride on his four-wheeler after that little 8-point came out right behind our stand. So we elected to play it smart, because now the deer
are not going to be out until just after dark or right at dark. So therefore, we elected to go ahead and get down before it got dark and sneak out of there. That way, we're not trying to get down when it's dark and the deer are just coming into that field. And the way he drove the four-wheeler, plain and simply, right behind us, right down to where the deer come off of his property and onto ours to push them all away from us. And there was 4 does that he pushed over to his cattle feeding station. So his plan worked, but it is what it is. So we're gonna head down to the four-wheeler and get on out of here.